So this is our seminar, the orientation, KAIS orientation. Sana po, we have our documents there. Kasi alam naman natin yung mga reports needed. No? We have the audited financial statement. We have the, una-una, we have the CAPR, audited financial statement. Then the PAR, STAR, list of officers and trainings attended, then the MedCon. No? Pero isa-isahin po natin yan ngayon. No? Para hindi tayo malito and kailangan po parang makasubaybay po tayo sa gagawin nating report, hindi, na topic discussion sa araw na ito. No? So reports required for cooperatives. Ano yung mga reports required? No? So, at saka tingnan din natin mga legal basis. Bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng mandatory reports? No? According to Republic Act, nasa Section 53 of Republic Act 9520, or the Philippine Cooperative Code of 2008, no? Sinabi po doon na every cooperative should report, no, within 120 days after close of calendar year. No? And then Rule 8 sa reports required for cooperatives for the revised rules and regulations implementing certain and special provisions of the Philippine Cooperative Code of 2008. Then may memorandum circular
Recording
po tayo.
In progress.
May memorandum circular po tayo na CDA MC 2022-19 guidelines prescribing the requirements for the issuance of the certificate of compliance and the grounds for the non-issuance, the cancellation and revocation of the COC. No? So, pagkatapos ng ng seminar na to, ng orientation na to, you can always browse our website, the CDA Memorandum Circular. Doon po tayo sa mga circular. So 2022-19, makita po natin doon ano yung mga grounds din, no? Ano yung mga grounds para ma-issuehan tayo ng COC? Ano yung mga grounds for non-issuance? Ano yung mga grounds for revocation at saka cancellation pag na-issuehan na tayo? No? So, yun yung mga legal basis natin. Then, so, punta na tayo sa requirements. No? Hindi na tayo magpa-tumpik-tumpik pa. Requirements for the issuance of COC, the Certificate of Compliance. This is for micro, small, medium, and large cooperatives, including secondary or federations and tertiary cooperatives and unions. So, inisa na po lahat. Please note that the micro cooperatives are also included. Unlike last year, na iba yung requirement for micro cooperative, no? So sineparate po siya. Ngayon po lahat ng cooperatives, ito po yung requirement nila, no? So una-una, Cooperative Annual Progress Report, yung pinaka well-known as CAPR. No? So with the following attachments. So ibig sabihin, CAPR yung ating report, i-attach natin ang financial statement audited by CDA accredited external auditor. So lahat po tayo, including micro cooperatives, kailangan po yung financial statement natin audited na po ng CDA accredited external auditor. Kung alanganin po kayo na accredited ba yung inyong mga external auditor, you can go to www.cda.gov.ph website po natin. Then click resources, doon sa baba, resources. Then click downloads. Makikita po natin doon yung mga accredited external auditor. No, kasi yung baka hindi kahit na CPA siya pero hindi siya CDA accredited, hindi po ma-honor yung report ninyo. Kailangan po CDA accredited external auditor, and then ang mga list po niyan all over the country nasa website po natin, no? So siguro mamaya daanan natin para pagkatapos nito para alam nyo paano siya i-browse. Pero nandun po siya sa CDA website, under resources, then click downloads, then click accreditations. So may accreditation po doon, dalawa po yung ina-accredit kasi ng CDA, yung kanyang training provider at saka yung external auditor. So punta po kayo sa external auditor, nandun po lahat from Region 1 to Caraga, no, region. So yun yung isa sa mga attachment ng CAPR, no, financial statement audited by CDA accredited external auditor. Then list of officers and mandatory trainings undertaken. Yung list of officers po, kailangan po naka-complete po ng mandatory trainings. Alam ba natin yung ano yung mandatory? Alam na natin yan, no? Ano yun? Fundamentals of cooperatives, management and governance of cooperatives, no? Then for those cooperatives engaged in savings and credit with savings liabilities of more 5 million above, may tatlong kailangan na sila, no? Yung risk financial management, risk management at saka credit management, no? So financial management, risk management at saka credit management. So yun yung tatlong kailangang itagdag pag ikaw ay more than 5 million yung deposit liabilities mo. Ibig sabihin po, kung nag-deposit ka ng mga members mo, no? At saka may lending activity po kayo. Dapat dalawa po yung requirement. May lending activity kayo, at the same time may savings kayo. Pero pag may savings kayo na wala kayong lending, hindi kayo nagpapalend, hindi po kayo obligado na magkaroon ng yung additional tatlo. No, dalawa pa rin yung training. Then social audit report including its program of activities pursuant to its socio-economic goals, no? So nandoon po yan, isa-isahin po natin yan lahat mamaya sa daanan natin kung paano tayo mag-browse, paano natin puntahan doon sa online. Performance audit report at saka semi-annual report on mediation and conciliation. So 5 po yung attachment ng CAPR, no? We have AFS, list of officers and mandatory trainings undertaken or completed, social audit report including its program of activities pursuant to its socio-economic goals, performance audit report at sa semi-annual report on mediation and conciliation. So yan ang number 1 na report natin. Number 2 report is the annual tax incentive report at year for cooperatives issued with certificate of tax exemption only. Pero pag yung mga hindi naman na-issuehan tapos gusto lang mag-report, may ano po tayo, may Google Form po tayo nito, no? May Google Form. Ang Google Form natin, please note yung mga may ballpen, dapat may ballpen kayo diyan at saka papel. Ang ating Google Form na puntahan is bit.ly, no? bit.ly/ATIER2022. Yun po yung i-online natin para makuha natin yung Google Form at doon natin i-fill up ang ating annual tax incentive report. Okay? Na I believe na lahat kayo kung lahat naman kayo, sabi ng ating mga field CDSS, may ano naman, may pasa naman yan or na-disseminate naman yan sa group chats natin, no? Na kailangan may annual tax incentive report. Then certification fee, certificate of compliance fee, no, of 100 pesos. Yun po yung pinaka-requirement na kailangan nating ipasa dito sa Cooperative Development Authority. Okay? For newly registered cooperatives, yung parang wala pa siyang 1 year na mag-reporting na tayo. Like for example, you are registered March 2022. Ganyan, no? Yung mga registered 2022. No, year 2022. Yung inyong For newly registered cooperatives, di ba, pagka-register na kayo, the initial COC is issued together with the certificate of registration. So kung may COC na kayo. Pero noong 2022 may COC kayo, di ba? Yung kasama dun sa certificate of registration. Pero ngayon na year, you still have to report with us. No? For immediately succeeding year, this cooperative shall be required to submit the following. Dalawa lang po yung i-submit ninyo. No? Isa lang po, CAPR lang. Pero ang attachment, financial status report signed by the audit committee and the chairman of the cooperative. Na ang financial status composed of statement of financial condition, that's Annex A, and statement of operation. Yan lang po yung i-report ninyo kasama ng CAPR. No? So yung mga bago, yung last year lang siya, 2022, tawag niyan, 2022 na registered cooperative. So, mag-CAPR po kayo, tsaka may financial status report na ang laman noon, statement of financial condition, at saka statement of operation. Anong itsura po noon? Ito yung pong itsura niya. No? Yung financial status report, ito yung Annex A, ito yung financial statement of financial condition, no, ito yan. At saka ang Annex B, Statement of Operation. Yan yung itsura lang. No? So, yan lang yung i-report ng mga newly, wala pang 1 year, last 2022 lang na registered. Okay? So, nakita po ninyo, ito lang po. No? If you want a copy of this, yung mga bago, you can contact your cooperative development specialist, no, CDS ninyo sa area nyo, para maghingi po kayo ng format nito. No, yung mga bago, last year lang registered na cooperative. Okay? Yung mga nag-raise na hands, we will entertain your question after we will finish this topic. No? So, okay lang, mag-antay-antay lang po. Then, annual tax incentive report pa rin, no, for those who are who are issued with certificate of tax exemption, at saka bayad po na 100 pesos. Yun po yung para sa newly registered cooperative. Wala na po yung PAR, SAR, mga mandatory training, wala po muna yun. No, wala po muna yun kasi hindi pa kayo umabot ng 1 year of operation. Okay, klaro po yun. Sige. Then, let's go to online submission. So, ito yung mga requirements natin. No? Yun yung dapat nasa kamay nyo ngayon para po pag online natin, dire-diretso na. No? Alam naman natin yung mga requirements. All required for the issuance of certificate of compliance enumerated shall be submitted online through the Cooperative Assessment Information System. After successful submission, and acknowledgement receipt shall be generated by the system. No? So, lahat po yung sinabi natin kanina, nasa kamay nyo na para i-online natin siya through CAIS, Cooperative Assessment Information System. Okay. So, paano? How can you do that? So, first is go to www.cdi.gov.ph. No? So, ito yung makita nyo when you go to www.cdi.gov.ph. No? So, sige lang, we will go over this and then balikan natin na mag-live na tayo. No? Then, number 2, click cooperative. Click cooperative registration, itong nasa taas. No? Cooperative registration, itong yellow at saka white. Cooperative registration. Click mo yan. And then, ito yung lalabas sa dashboard mo. No? Click, ito yung lalabas, i-click mo yung blue. Click Cooperative Assessment Information System, CAIS. This is for those who already have submitted the reports through CAIS last year. No? Kasi yung mga na-register na medyo matagal nang registered pero hindi kayo nakasubmit last year, iba yung puntahan ninyo. No? Punta muna kayo sa eco of this. No? So yan pula muna. Pero yung mga nakasubmit last year at saka yung mga bagong register na last year din, pwede na kayong pumunta doon sa Cooperative Assessment Information System na yung okay? So pag click niyo ng blue, no, yung sa Cooperative Assessment Information System, ito yung pupuntahan nyo, no? You have to log in, client log in. Yung mga so siyempre input cooperative email address and password used to submit reports, then click submit. Yung mga may account na last year, yun pa rin yung gamitin ninyo na account. Okay? Yung mga email address nyo last year, yung pag-submit nyo, yun pa rin ang gamitin niyo. Hindi po matatanggap kung may bago kayong ilalagay dyan. No? So yung report na ginamit nyo, yung na pag-report nyo last year, yung email address at saka password na ginamit nyo last year, yun pa rin yung gamitin nyo. If first time to submit report, yung hindi pa kayo kung hindi kayo nakasubmit last year, wala kayong, hindi kayo, kahit na hindi kayo talaga nakapag-start, no, last year, you have to, wag muna kayong mag-login, no? Punta muna kayo sa create an account. Yung mga hindi pa naka-try talaga mag-create ng account last year ha, you have to go to create an account. Kung naka-create na kayo ng account last year, pero hindi nyo alam paano i-open ngayon, hindi pa rin kayo pwede mag-create ng another account. Yun lang yung talagang hindi naka-create last year, yun lang yung pwedeng mag-create ngayon. No? So yung mga naka-create na last year na hindi alam yung mga account ninyo, kailangan you have to try to recover your account. Kasi hindi pwedeng 2 times kayo mag-create ng account. Okay? And then yung mag-create ng account ngayon, please use your cooperative email na official. No, official, hindi yung mga personal na account ng mga secretary, ng mga chairman, ng mga compliance officer. Please, yung mag-create kayo ng cooperative official email address at saka password na known to all officers. Para kung aalis ang isa, alam pa rin ng iba na naiwan yung mga details ng account ninyo. Kasi ang dami-dami pong problema ngayon na umalis na yung compliance officer, hindi na alam yung mga details ng kanilang account. No? Dapat po official cooperative email account at saka alam ng mga board at saka ng manager yung paano pasukin. Kasi doon po tayo mag-communicate sa inyo. Okay? Klaro po yun ha, sir at saka ma'am. If ka-create nyo lang ngayon, you have to create an official cooperative email account. At saka lahat ng mga board, no? Basta maraming, kahit na lahat ng officers alam. Kasi email address naman yan ng co-op nyo, wala namang sekreto dyan, no? So, yun yung dapat nyong gawin para hindi kayo magka-problema sa reporting. Okay? Okay. Then, yun, no? Sinabi ko, when creating a KAIS account, register a cooperative official email address that is known to the officers including its password. Para pag umalis yung isa, pag nag-abroad, pag sumakabilang buhay, sumakabilang bahay, ganyan, at saka pumunta sa island din na makita, alam nang naiwan kung ano yung paano i-open yung account mo. Okay? Sige. Then, pag nag-login kayo, ito yung bubungad sa inyo. Yan. Yan na. No? So, lahat-lahat yan, isa-isahin nyo yan lahat. No? Dito sa gilid, di ba? May list of reports. Dito, may list of reports, di ba? Then, i-click niyo ang drop-down button dyan sa Cooperative Annual Progress Report. Makikita nyo ang laman. Ito ang laman ng Cooperative Annual Progress Report. General information, business activities, membership, officers, transaction, lahat po yan dapat i-open ninyo. Dapat i-open ninyo. Maliban lang dito sa other information for specific types. So, pero pwede pa rin yung puntahan, baka kayo kasali, just please none, not applicable, or 0. sa lahat ng mga blanks. Kung wala kayong ma-answer, kung hindi para sa inyo, please leave not applicable. Pero kung para sa inyo, try talagang i-answer nyo. Pag ang answer dapat alphabet, no? Like for example, word, ang i-answer nyo, ang question, answerable by word, please, kung wala kayo, please put none or NA. Pero pag answerable by number or pera, ang i-answer nyo 0. Okay? Naintindihan? So yun yung pamamaraan. Lahat ng mga report dito sa gilid, kailangan yung mga drop down dyan, kailangan sagutan, no? Kailangan i-click tapos may mga ano diyan, may mga subtitle, ganyan, no? Mga subtitle sa yan. Halimbawa sa Cooperative Annual Progress Report, CAPR. Sa CAPR, maraming ano diyan, no? Ito lahat sagutan, no? And then sa ito na, after submitting, no, all. Diba? Sabi ko lahat yan sagutan, no? Then after submitting, all, kasi may submit yan lahat, click all reports. Click submit all reports sa gilid, no, sa bandang right. Then print acknowledgement receipt. Yan. Itong lahat naman nasa pending portion, ito, makita nyo, di ba may pending? Pag natapos nyo lahat itong nasa gilid, ang bubungad sa inyo is completed. Pag completed na yan lahat, pwede na kayong click itong submit all report. Pero hindi po ibig sabihin na pag na-submit nyo na yan and then printed na yung acknowledgement receipt nyo, okay na kayo. Please wait for the evaluation and then kung may findings ba or para for printing na kayo ng COC, no? Kasi kung sabi ko sa inyo, itong mga drop down na to, most of the time hindi po masyadong ma-answeran lahat, no? Dapat po you have to answer all blanks. All blanks, no? Walang ile-left na blank po. Para hindi po pabalik-balik, dapat completed ito, na complete talaga. Kasi ang completed dito sa status, magko-complete yan pag napuntahan nyo na. Kahit na hindi nyo ma-answer yung iba, no, mag-completed pa rin siya. Pero not necessarily na okay na. No? Kailangan lahat ng mga blanks doon sa table, ma-answer po ninyo. Lahat ng mga blanks talaga kasi isauli pa rin yan sa inyo. Okay? So, yun. No? So, print acknowledgement receipt. And then, yan. Kailangan po, you have the system-generated acknowledgement receipt and the hard copies of the audited financial statement shall be submitted to the CDA, to the authority. Okay? Kailangan po, original audited financial statement po yung isasubmit nyo sa amin, no? Sa CDA, original financial statement. So yun yung minsan nagkakagulo-gulo kasi yung iba nagagalit na kasi hindi daw tanggapin kasi Xerox copy lang, photocopy lang. No, kasi yung iba daw nasa land bank, nasa saan, no, yung CDA photocopy. Please submit the original hard copy of your AFS. Now, together with the system-generated acknowledgement receipt, it shall be submitted either personally or through courier. No? Kahit na ipa-courier nyo, okay naman. No? Pero, not later than April 30. No? Wag nyo nang ipa-deadline, no? Then in case of the credit surety fund, no, sa mga CSF cooperatives, the cooperative banks and insurance cooperative, it shall be submitted to the CDA head office. So, except for the newly registered cooperative, yung mga newly registered na sinabi natin kanina na financial condition at financial operation lang, ang laman ng inyong audited financial statement, kasi kulang-kulang yung iba, tingnan nyo po. No? Ito yung laman dapat na nasa inyong, na isabit nyo sa amin. Statement of financial condition, statement of operation, statement of changes in equity, statutory funds and donations and grant. Then statement of cash flows, notes to financial statements, statement of management responsibility signed by the chairman and treasurer. Signed by the chairman and the treasurer. Yun, may mga management responsibility po dito na walang sign. Kailangan signed by the chairman and the treasurer. Auditor's report, opinion, and then statement of representation. Yan po yung mga reports na kinukuha po na nasa loob ng audited financial statement. Okay po? So please take note of this. Pwede nyong i-screenshot, pwede nyong isulat. No? So yun. Okay? Go na tayo? So thank you.